So hello everyone, welcome to Triaright. This is Pat 365. Myself Sujit. So in this session we are going to learn some new example related to our map function. So guys, this is the last video of our map function. Okay. So from next session we are going to start implementing the remaining inbuilt function that are available in our Python. So guys, for this session, the first question is, I want to create a map function which take the user input. Means my requirement will be like this. If I try to input 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, it need to print in case of our list and it will be separated by comma. So how to create this logic we are going to see now. So in this case, we are directly write in our VS Code so that it will be taking easy. Okay. So guys, here it will be specified that we are going to create map function. So in map function, we know that how many input you are putting, that many output also it will be producing. So here to print any map function, every time we just need to print that particular map. Okay. So it will be taking one mandatory argument that is called our function. And the second one, we can say that iterable or range. So in this case, we are going to take that particular thing. So first here we are taking the int, or we can say that this is my variable. So where I need to store that particular thing, then here I need to put this function. So because input is also a function, what is the use of this input? It will be taking the user input at the runtime. So here I need to take from the runtime. In a single line I just want to create, that's why here I'm using this map. After the input I want to split that particular thing. Means I need to build the logic like that. If I'm printing 10 number, 20 number, 30 number, it needs to print. So here I am using this split. Why I'm giving the split here also guys? Because if I try to pass 10 number, I need to separate. By the help of this split we can separate. If in case of your input, if you are using comma, so here I need to specify the comma, because split will be taking a one mandatory argument that your character, which character you are passing and you want to split. So here in this case I want to take the space. Okay, after if I'm trying to run this one, it will be not showing anything, because in this input I am not passing any placeholder. If I'm click on here, it will be taking the value. Guys, just see, if I'm passing with the help of our space, guys, see here I'm printing space, but if I try to run this one, it will give me a map object. But I don't want that map object. My requirement will be I want to store in a list. So here I need to typecast that particular thing. Okay, so here I need to typecast, or you can run a loop on that also. Now if I try to run this one, so first I need to pass some value here. So here I'm passing 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Means it will be a dynamically way to create a list. I just see here it will be taking and automatically adding the comma. Now if I want to take here split in case of our comma, so make sure that whenever you are taking the user input, every time you need to pass the comma. So guys, just see, every time you need to pass the comma. Okay, means based on your character, you need to specify the split function, because split is also a inbuilt method that are available in case of our string. Okay, guys. So this is the simply logic behind to create a list. Means based on the user input, it will be create a list. Okay. Now the next question for this session is, guys, if I want to find binary, means we are already know how to find this binary. So I'll give you one more time the scenario. Means my requirement will be, if I'm taking a list of numbers, so here I'm taking a list of number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Means based on the user input, I just want to take it. Okay, now my requirement will be, I want to find the each and every binary number. So just like that, I need to find that particular thing. Guys, like binary means 1, 0 formation. Okay, so to how to find that means, here I will be passing the entire binary, but it will be giving me each time the value. Means for 1 it will be give me 001. For this 2 it needs to give me 010. Just like that, it will be every time it needs to print that. So first, how to find this binary? We know that if I'm taking a number, I need to divide that particular thing with the 2. means every time if I want to square, if I want to divide that, it will be giving me a reminder, because every time the binary will be formatted like the 1 0 structure. Okay, so here we can take, if the number, if I'm taking 2, I need to modular division with 2, and I'll be check what is the remainder of that. Okay, after I'm getting the remainder, I need to create a result variable to store that. So every time I just need to store the result plus the remainder value what I'm getting from this one, and I need to into this position. Why I'm taking this position, guys? Because every time I just need to start from left to right. Okay, because in case if I'm trying to tell you one more time, so here it will be like that. Okay, I will explain you one more time. So guys, just see here, if I'm taking 8, so here it will taking 2, 4 times 2, it will be give me the remainder value of 0. Okay, again I need to divide it into 2, because I need to find the binary number. So here it will be give me 2, means 2 into 2, it will be give me 2, and the remainder value will be becoming 0. So until the number becoming 1 or 0, I need to do that. So here I will be finding 2 into 1, so it will be give me 0. So if I try to find the 8 binary, so it will be give me 1 0 0 0. Okay, guys. Now how I'm storing? Everything, if I'm keeping this one, it will be on my 0th position, and this will be on my 10th position. This value will be my 100th position, and the last value in my 1000th position based on my value. So now the same way we are going to store that. So here I need to specify the position from 1 only. Okay, 1 position, 0th position. That's why here I'm keeping. So guys, just see, after I'm getting that particular value, so here I'm getting that particular value. Now I need to update. After getting, I need to update that particular things, right? So here I need to update the number. How I can update this number? Num equal to num float division 2. If I'm taking the 10, it will be creating error, because every time I just need to divide it into 2. That's why here I'm storing the 2. After every time I need to increase the position, because as of now my position value will be 1. So every time after changing one position, I need to multiply into 10. So first it will be 1 position, then 10th position, then 100, then 1000, then 10,000, just like that. It will be increment based on your number. So guys, my requirement will be, I want to create like that. It will be taking from the user input. If I'm passing 10 to 20, it needs to give me generate, because the map function, it will be says that how many input you can taking, that many output it going to generate. So in this case also, if I'm passing 5, also I need to get the 5 binary. Okay, so write a function, to find each binary of a number of series. Okay, so to how to do that each and everything we are going to see now. So guys, first I need to take two range. So here I need to take two variables, and it needs to be taking from user input. So here I am taking in start, and it will be needs to taking from user input. So here I need to write enter the starting range. Okay, after I'm getting the enter the starting range, I need to take the ending also, means till where I need to find the binary number. So here I need to pass the end, and it will be taking the input function. Okay, so here enter the enter the end range. Okay, after I'm getting both the value, I want to create a first I need to create that particular binary function. Then only I can call by the help of our map function, because every time I don't need to pass 1 2 3 4 5 6 just like that. I need to set a range from 1 to 10. Okay, so just like that. So how to find a binary? By the help of our binary, I just want to create. So here it will be taking one positional argument that is called num, and the second default value that is called result, because I need to store the value, and one default variable also position equal to 1, because it will be start from one position. Okay, means here we don't know which number I can pass. So here I need to use my while loop, because I don't know the iteration, how many time it needs to run. So here I need to pass the false condition, means when my number becoming 0, I need to stop the iteration. So while num greater than 0. So here first I need to find the remainder. So how to find the remainder? Num modular division 2. It will give me the remainder. After I am getting the remainder, I need to add in my result. So result equal to remainder into position. After I am getting the position, I need to update this number. So num floor division 2. After updating the number from iteration 2, I need to increase the position. So here I need to write position equal to position into 10, because one position, 10th position, 100th position. Okay. After each and every iteration complete, I need to return the result, because this result only storing the binary number. Okay. So now we are going to print this map function. So guys, every time map function, it will be taking two arguments. First is function name and another one will be range. So here I will be writing the first function name called binary, and here it will be taking a range function. So here we don't need to give in uh, directly 1 to 10. So here I can use my variable. So start comma end. So if I'm passing the end up to that number, it will be not giving -1. So here I want up to the number. So here I am giving the end plus 1. As of now, if I try to run this one, it will give me the map object. So I want to get the output. So here I am passing the list typecasting. Okay. So after I am getting the list typecasting, if I try to run this one, first it will be taking the user input, the starting and the ending. Then it will be directly come here, means from the map function. Now it will be after this map, it will be taking two arguments. First one will be starting and ending. So directly after it will be taking the start variable, it will be start implementing this binary. So first I need to give from 1 to 20. Guys, just see up to 20, it will be give me each binary number, means from 1 1, for the 2 1 0, for the 3 1 1, for the 4 1 double 0, for 5 1 0 1, for 6 1 double 1 1 0, for 7 1 1 1, for the 8 1 triple 0. Here also we can find the same here. So how the controller will going to work? First it will be directly come to my map function. After this map, it will be start taking the range function, means up to where we need to start and up to when we need to stop. So after I'm getting, it will be directly come to my binary function. So the first value of the start range is 1. So first it will be checking for 1. After each and every iteration will complete, it will be return the result. And this result, it will be come to my map object. It will be stored until the range will be not completing. After the range will be completing, here just the list typecasting will going to work. Okay. Now if my requirement will be, I want to convert it into tuple. So here you need to write this tuple. Okay. Now if I'm trying to give the value called 1 to 10, it will be give me in the form of our tuple. Before it will be give me the in the form of our list. After I'm typecast into tuple, it will be give me the same output only. Okay, so this is the logic behind to write a function to find each binary number of a series, because we are passing a number 1 to 20. If I'm passing 1 to 100, it will be created. Means every time we don't need to call that function again and again. So directly we are just passing a range, or we can say that iterable also. Okay. So now the last question for this session is, guys, if I try to take a list, okay, my requirement will be, okay, if I try to take a list, suppose in the list I am taking apple, okay, then here I am taking Triaright, okay, then here I am taking cat, okay, means the list inside the string are present. Now I need to find the each and every length of that. So here if I try to run this one, it needs to be give me 5. Here if I try to print this one, it will be give me 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. It will be give me 3, just like that. So how to build that? So guys, here we are using this map function, because as of now we are having 3 string, but in case there are 10, 9, then 100, so we need to give in the dynamically way. Okay, so guys, map function, it will be taking two argument guys, right? So here first, we need to create a function to count. So how to count each and every character, we are already know. So we need to run a for loop. So after running a for loop on directly on a element, we are just count that particular thing, guys. So after we need to return to my function. So return this count. Okay. Then only we can pass this the map function. Okay. Now we are going to build this one. Then only we can see that. Okay. So the question is return. So here I need to write return a list. Okay, return a list containing the length of each string. Okay, if I'm taking a list and I need to find the length of each string. Okay, how to find that we are already know. So guys, here first we need to get that particular list, then only we can apply. Okay, so first I need to type that particular list. Okay, so here I am passing L equal to, so here L equal to, here I'm passing apple. Okay, apple, then here I need to pass ball, then here I need to pass Triaright. Okay, the fourth one will be dog, just like that. Okay, then first I need to create a function. Okay, so here I am creating the function called counts. Okay, because count is a function, so here I am passing counts. Here it will be taking one mandatory argument, that is called my element that I'm accepting from this list. After getting this, it will be taking one default argument, that is called count, and this count will be starting from 0. If I'm passing from 1, the count, it will be give me the wrong information. So here I need to start from 0. After I'm getting the function, I need to run a for loop on this each and every element, because if I try to run this for loop, first it will be sending apple. So now I need to run a for loop. So for element in here, I need to take each and every element. So here I need to directly run that particular thing. So here I'll passing EL, and here because I am already taking this ELE, so here I'm passing EL. Okay, after this condition it will be satisfied, means after one iteration will be complete, I need to update this count value. Every time it will be updating count value until the each and element will be not traversed, or we can say that check. So after each and everything, I just need to return the count value. Whatever the count value I am getting from this apple, I need to return to this function. Okay, so now we are going to create this map function. So here it will be taking first map, will be taking the map keyword, then it will be taking a function. So in this case, my function is counts. After counts, I need to pass directly the iterable. So here my iterable will be L. So as of now, if I try to run this one, it will be give me this map object. To convert that particular thing, so here I need to typecast that particular thing. Okay, now if I try to run this one in my dedicated terminal, so first it will be taking apple. So here the count will be starting from this L. So in this cell, my first value means the first element is apple. So here it will be first, it will be come to in this for loop apple. So first value for this apple will be A. After A will be assessed, it will be update that count value to 1. Then for P, then for again P, means every time how many elements that are available inside the string, it needs to be count, and it will be returned to this function. So here it will be returned to my map function, because return will be send the controller outside the function. So here it will be returned up to my count function. After each and every will be traversing, so after that I need to run a typecast or loop on my map object. So here I am running a list. Okay, after I am getting it, it will give me the output. So for this apple, my count value will be 5. For this ball, my count value will be 4. And for this Triaright, my count value will be 9. And for this dog, my count value will be 3. So guys, this is all about our map function, or the important interview question related to that map function.